Okay, we're on Bechorot, Perek Zayin Mishnah Vav, 6th Mishnah in the 7th chapter of Masechet Bechorot. We're continuing to discuss Mumin of a Kohen, the blemishes of a Kohen that would negate his eligibility to serve in the Beit HaMikdash. Hamakish bekarsulav ube'arkivotav. Karsulav is our ankles. Arkivot are knees. So if a person walks in such a way that his knees or his ankles are, if he walks like bow-legged or the legs out. Let's look at the picture for a second. Makish bekar solotav is a person normally, right? He stands normal like this. Makish bekar solotav means his ankles are touching when he walks, bow-legged, and then on the other way when his feet, you can't see, but I'm putting my feet together the other way. Okay, makish be'akvotav, his knees bend when he walks. The person has a deformity in the way his legs are connected, and therefore he walks either bow-legged, like duck-like. I don't know what this was called the other way around. I'm sure there's a technical term. Ubal pika ve'ikel, and then what about pika and then ikel? And the Mishnah is going to say what those are. Ezo ikel, what is ikel? Kol shemakif parsotav ve'en arkvotav noshkot zo lazo. Anyone, let's translate it directly, and then we'll try to understand it. Makif parsotav. Parsa is his foot, I think. Okay, so he turns parsotav, his legs. Ve'en arkvotav noshkot zo. So his ankles don't touch each other. So basically, if you look at the way their feet are, right? I don't know, it's pronate, supinate, whatever, okay? Feet are generally sort of straight, a little bit out. Sometimes they're out, but here, hapuch, he's maki parsotav. He turns his parsotav, his feet, and then the ankles, right, the bottom of the feet, they don't come near each other. They don't touch one another when you stand. Okay, so person who stands like, I don't know what you call it. I'm sure there's a technical term. That's ikel. Let's go back to the Mishnah. Okay, pika yotza migodalo, and a pika is yotza migudalo, something that comes off of his gudal. His agudal is his thumb, but here it means his either hand or foot. Akevo yotze la'acharav. Akev is his heel. Yotze la'acharav goes backwards. Parsato rechava shel avaz. Okay, or his parsa is as wide as a duck. Let's look back at the picture and see what we can find. Okay, pika yotze migodlo. Okay, something comes off his thumb, or I think it's like a huge bunion also on his foot. Or akevo yotze me'acharav. Okay, his heel protrudes backwards. Or prasotav b'chavo shel avaz. Or his toes are wide like a duck, and there's something in between, as we will soon see. And the Gehati explains, so what's a pika? Pika means, according to Rashi, that pika yotze migudalo. That's like the protrusion from his thumb or from his toe thumb. Rambam says differently, but we'll just leave it for that. That's the interpretation of pika. And then these are two other psulim. Etzba'otav murkavot zo al zo. If his fingers are murkavot zo al zo, they're combined one on top of the other. O klutot ad haperek, or their klutot means like they're webbing. Okay. Like they're connected ad haperek until the thumb joint. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. That's shekasher. The mata min haperek v'chatcha. If you have webbing even above the knuckles, but you cut it, but it was surgically repaired, gam kasher. It's kasher. Haita bo yateret v'chatacha. If you had an extra finger and you cut it, im yesh ba'etzem pasul. If it had a bone, sixth finger man, and had a bone, then you're pasul. Im lav, but if not, then it's kasher. Yater biyadav uraglav shesh v'shesh v'esrim v'arba. So let's say it wasn't just one finger. The one finger had 6 and 5. That'd be weird. What happens about all fingers and all the toes? We had 24 extremities. Rav Yehuda says as long as it's not unusual, I guess as long as it's not it's standardized and it's okay. Chachamim say no. Even if they were on all four extremities, on all four hands and feet, Chachamim say it's still not good. Hasholet b'shtei yadav. Let's hear ambidextrous. Rabbi poser v'chachamim machshimin. Rabbi says it's no good. Chachamim machshimin. Rabbi says what it means is if you're ambidextrous, that means your right hand is weaker. But we pass like chachamim, and nowadays we know chachamim are correct that you have a strong. That means you just have 2 strong hands. Hakushi, someone who is a kushi, someone who is a Negro, someone who is black. Vagichor. Gichor is someone who has red skin. V'halavkan. Lavkan is an albino. V'hakipeach. A kipeach is someone who's long, very tall and skinny. V'hananas. Nanas is someone who's very short. He's a midget. A cheresh, someone who's deaf, might be deaf and mute. Vashoteh, someone not of sound mind. Vashikor, someone who's drunk. We'll come back to shikor in a second. Uba'alei nigaim tahorim. And someone who has nigaim, someone who has sarat, but it's tahor, meaning if it doesn't have the hair in the right way. We'll get to that. But there's all kinds of nigaim that are not pasul, that are not tamei, they're tahor. Psulim ba'adam uksherim be'imah. For a person, the kohen can't serve in the Beit HaMikdash. But a behemah, no problem. Now, what is shikor? So we know the Bartanura says, like, we know someone who is drunk from wine, he gets karet. A kohen who does avodah in Beit HaMikdash gets karet. So it must be. He says the following: it's not yayin, okay? Shikor, okay? Rather, he's drunk on something else. Shikor t'madidin eno ela kishatah chalav. He's drunk on milk or sugar. He's addicted to something else. Then he loses his mind. Okay? They're ba'alimun ve'im chalin avodah. You can be a drunk, you can be a shikor for something else, and in any case still be pasul la'avodah. Rabbi Shimon Gamliel says, "Shoteh be'behema ena mina muvchar." Remember we said it's kasher for behema. If you have an animal that's not of sound mind, that's not mina muvchar. You shouldn't offer it as a korban. Rabbi Eliezer, af ba'alei dildulim. Dildulim are pieces of flesh that are protrusions. They're like gross. Sulim be'adam, ukshim be'behema. They're pasul for a person, but for a behema it does not make it a blemish. We'll stop here, as we always do. We'll dedicate our learning. Remember my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.